It's from Sunny. All right, now I'm hyped. Let's talk about the birds. Just kidding. I'm not talking about.
Welcome to the FIO podcast. I'm your host, as always, Mason Kleist. Joining me are two legendary guests, been on the show before. UC Lax Legends. We got Nick DeFranco down in the bottom using his girlfriend's account. What up, Danielle? And we got the doctor, George Shinara. You guys have both been on probably about 10 times, but that's fine. Make it 10 more, too. How we doing?
Tired.
Tired from the gym?
No, I was hooping. I wasn't in the gym really today.
Bitch, you was with me shooting in the gym? Come on, man. Why didn't you get in the lift? Why aren't you lifting?
Because I don't have to anymore. I can just play basketball.
Bro.
You sound like a dad right now.
Yeah, he does, right?
Hey.
Yo, hold
I had
on.
a great lift.
How about them Lakers, though?
I'm going to be honest, dude. I really have not been watching the finals.
I don't think anybody cares.
I've watched 3 games. Bro, what do you mean? The Lakers are about to do it for Kobe. What do you mean? Like, this is legendary.
No,
As much as I don't like LeBron, dude, he's awesome. I can't take it
He's
away.
the greatest basketball player to ever walk on this earth.
I agree with that.
Oh, look at LeBron hater down there.
And I don't even like LeBron, but I can't deal with that.
All right, which beer am I going to drink? I got this one that's like some local beer. It looks kind of nice.
Local.
Drink the local. I'm not drinking a beer tonight.
My Mick Ultra prickly pear and cactus infusion.
Local.
All right, I'm going to try it.
Should I drink a beer? Should I get a beer?
Yes, it's the FIO podcast. Figure it out. Nick, we know your story. It's fine. Get yourself a soda.
Sorry, I'm trying to get yoked. My bad. Sorry.
Yo, game
All
of
right, I'll be back.
I feel like we've already been everywhere. We talked about LeBron. How about them birds and little intros and whatnot? Dude, I can't wait to talk about the Cleveland Browns. The 3-1 Cleveland Browns.
We'll get there.
Oh. Hopefully it'll be not as contained as you are right now. Get you out of your shell.
We'll get there.
What do we got? Rona?
Yeah, they're in the fridge. I'm almost out of them.
Now, you did text us earlier saying you were thinking low-key, no cap, all that, etc., that you have the COVID.
I think right now it's very mild. Like my throat is kind of itchy.
Now, can you smell?
Yeah, I can smell.
What'd you just smell? Your finger? What does
Yeah.
your finger smell like?
Ew. No.
That's what he did, Nick. You saw it, right? He goes, oh, I can smell. Who knows? My finger doesn't smell like anything. What are you smelling? You itching your butt?
Oh, no.
He's an
I
ass
do like
picker,
to
bro.
ship though. Nah, it smells like a Corona.
Oh, it's
you
a
go.
Corona.
That's how I knew. That's how I knew I had it. I had to smell something. And it's gone.
I don't know. Whatever.
I couldn't smell for like 3 weeks, dude. It was the worst. I love smelling things. Like this candle.
You're like doing Cox again.
I was thinking you like smelling something else too.
I mean, there's so many good smells on this planet, you know? But how we doing, boys?
I'm good. I'm tired. I worked a lot today.
George, how about them Roll Tide?
How about them Roll Tide? They look pretty damn good.
Would you rather, are you happier if the Eagles win a Super Bowl or when Alabama wins the championship?
You know, I was asked this question a lot. And I'm so used to Alabama being so dominant for 10 years under Saban.
Like it's expected.
And I love college football. But, when the Eagles won, dude, oh, my God, I was so happy. I cried. Nick was there. I cried.
That was the first time. That's the first time in a long time, right? Since they won?
Ever.
The only thing that would have made it better is if Wentz was there.
Dude, Wentz isn't.
He was just in street clothes.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to dive into
We're gonna have to dive into him because I have some takes.
I'm gonna
How
have
about
to dive
the
into
Eagles
some
are still
previous
better than the
episodes.
Vikings?
Shut up. We'll get into that.
We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
Baby steps, Nick. I'm still doing my intros, okay?
Yeah, we're still doing our intro. We're catching up.
Shut up.
You know, the boys are back in town, smoking cigs in the boys' room.
The boys are back in town. Dude, rest in peace, Van Halen. I know that's like not his song, but like, just rest in peace, you know?
Sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Sad.
But anyway, what was I talking about before Nick rudely interrupted?
Oh, we were catching up. What am I doing? What are you doing?
Eagles and or the Tide. So you said the Eagles was better.
Yeah, but before Saban got there, Alabama was ass. Under Mike Shula and then Mike DeBose,
Yeah.
we were fucking terrible. And I'm pretty sure in Saban's first year, we lost to Louisiana Monroe.
I just think it's so tough to get into college sports. Like, first off, I wasn't raised on like being a Gator fan or FSU fan or anything like that, so I didn't really have any of that. But I feel like being a diehard fan would get so tough for that because there's so much turnover. There's so much like different players that you have to keep up with and stuff.
I mean, same with the NFL. They have a ton of turnover, except if you're the friggin' Eagles and bring back everyone that's in sight.
No, but like the what was I saying? What were we just talking about? Damn it, I just forgot.
Like there's so much turnover in college football.
Yeah, because there's like you can have a quarterback for 10 years in the NFL.
That's true. Yeah.
You have someone to look forward, like especially if you get some young guy. If you get some young guy in college, you're like, oh shit, he'll be out in a couple of years, you know. But
like Tua.
Like Tua, and then you get a couple. Yeah. Then you get a Tua on the Dolphins, and the Dolphins are like, ooh, we're gonna have him for a while, maybe.
No, I got what you're saying. College basketball is even worse because I love college basketball, but you don't know the players.
Yeah, everyone's different every year. Especially
college basketball sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think it's terrible. Outside of March Madness, college basketball is like watching paint dry.
Yeah, March Madness.
To watch everyone
paint dry,
wide open threes.
I will say, I went to a Kentucky game one time. I've only been to one, and it was a freaking light show, bro. Like it's like, oh, you're at like a concert. It was amazing.
I am pumped for Alabama basketball. I am ecstatic.
They're not even good.
Dude, they have one of the best recruiting classes in the country. And they just got the number 9 player in the country.
It's because they're getting the football.
Baby, built by Bama.
It's because they're getting the football team to come play. They're getting all the athletes.
I don't think so.
Saban's sending him over.
Avery Johnson's overrated.
Well, he's not even a coach anymore. Jabroni.
Dang.
Whoa, those are fighting words. Can't call him jabroni. But anyway, all right. I'm going to be honest. I started to write on this paper about stuff we could talk about, but, I haven't done a pod in like 2 months. Just got Wi-Fi back yesterday. That's great.
Congratulations.
So, first one. I wanted to be so good this year. I wanted it to be every week like from week 1, bro, like because that's my thing. I like talking about football, and we're entering in what, week 5, 4?
Yeah, it's week 5,
and we're gonna discuss the games from the first 4 weeks, is what I was trying to say. But I got it now. We're gonna be good every week, pumping them out.
You talking about the Vikes?
No,
it's talking about podcasts.
Podcasts. What the fuck is this?
Oh, I thought you were talking about football. You said we're in week 5. I was like, oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about the Vikes.
I haven't made a podcast episode yet.
Who the heck is this guy?
He's going to be a doctor, bro. He's going to be literally prescribing people drugs.
I mean, yeah. What's it have to do with the podcast?
Because you're fucking up. Figure it out, bro. FIO. Anyway, but yeah, the first 4 weeks of football has been a roller coaster of emotions, but it's also been like, I'm not gonna lie, boys, I'm just gonna jump into it. I'm scared for the NFL to get shut down because of all these COVID cases. Now Stephon Gilmore, and he just fucking like made out with Patrick Mahomes in the middle of the field. He's gonna be next, and then when Patrick Mahomes gets COVID, everything shuts down because that's the golden boy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
They gotta be better. They got to be better. They got to take notes from the NBA bubble and Adam Silver, man. Like, they should have had a select few stadiums and everyone just moved there.
I like the way the NFL is doing it. They have fans. They're doing it different.
They're still getting COVID cases. The NBA didn't have any.
Yeah, because the NBA went into a bubble with absolutely no one, and nobody watched it. Nobody watched it. Did you watch any NBA games?
Yes, I watched when they mattered, like an elimination game.
How many?
LeBron.
How many?
I don't know, 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Compared to a normal final season,
No, I've watched every game of the finals. I haven't watched the playoffs I didn't watch any of the regular season. I wanted to wait till the playoffs.
I haven't watched a single finals game.
I did watch every Sixers game though, and it made
They're
me
bad.
sad.
They got swept, right, by Miami?
By Boston, and yes,
By
they are
Boston?
so bad.
Dude,
I don't want to talk about them.
Ben Simmons was hurt, though.
Yes.
Have you
And
watched
Tobias
any
Harris.
baseball games?
And now you have Doc Rivers.
Yeah, that was solid hire. I'll take it. Better than Mike D'Antoni.
But that's not what we were talking about.
No.
The bubble's stupid.
But no. Okay.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Okay, it's too late. Let's just keep going how we're going with the NFL, but stop the halftime or the end of the game meets in the middle and daps.
I agree that
they're already fucking hitting each other, but that's different. Like they're hitting each other, but then they get right back up. They're leaving. Like these guys are like talking, exchanging, like no masks. Like
I agree. I don't know. It's all stupid anyways. I mean, I think if one of your guys on your team gets it, the way they deal with it is like how they've been dealing with it. Test every day until no tests come around. Like the Titans just got 2 more positive tests today, so they're still locked out of their facility. So it is what it is. But I mean, if the Patriots keep coming back as negative, then maybe Stephon Gilmore didn't get it from Cam Newton. He got it from something else.
no, they definitely went to the strip club.
It's an airborne disease, so like who knows? At this point it's like super nauseating. I'm sick of hearing about it. If your team gets COVID or coronavirus, whatever you call it, they do
SARS-CoV-2.
They do the tests and just let it be how it is. If they got to make an extra week, another week or 2 just to keep that going, and you got teams that are playing that can play right now, do it how college is doing it. If your team gets coronavirus, right, they shut you down, you play next week. That's how the NFL should do it.
Should be 2 weeks.
They shouldn't do it how they're doing it. Test you every day. They should test you every day no matter what. But like, okay, well, now we can have the game Tuesday. Well, now we can have it Wednesday. No, we'll have the game next week, and then we'll just move this game to like a week 18. And then teams that play in the playoffs are just going to have to wait, have like a bye week or something before the playoffs. Like that's how they should do it.
That's complicated.
It is complicated, but
halfway through.
Every team that gets a coronavirus case like this, and they like,
if they shut the whole team down, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Just move it to a week 18.
Bro, can you not believe that the Titans? Titans are obviously pretty much, they're not screwed, but they're having a lot of positive cases within their organization. They're locked out of their facility and anything like you said. They played the Vikings and fucking beat us, but we're gonna talk about that right now. And they had like 8 positive cases. We had 0. People are calling our medical staff saying like, "What are you doing to prevent this?" Because like,
Y'all just built different.
we're just 1-3, baby. Hey, better than 0-4 though. Am I right?
That's true. Or 1-2-1.
Fucking tie. What would you rather have? 1-3, 1-3, or 1-2-1?
1-2-1.
And the top of the division.
Dude, that's a trash division. Just throw it all out.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
No, we can't. There's a lot of good fantasy players in that division, though. A lot of good. Most of them are on the Cowboys, but
I mean,
great fantasy
the Washington football team. What do they got? McLaurin. That's about it. Antonio.
They just benched Haskins today.
Yeah, which is terrible. Why would they do that?
Why would they bench him?
I don't know why they benched him. They benched him today, though.
Well, so they just said someone else is starting next game?
I think it's Kyle Allen starting.
Oh, he was in Carolina. He wasn't bad.
He wasn't bad, but I feel bad for Dwayne.
struggling?
You don't have nothing. They got a terrible offensive line, and besides Terry McLaurin, they have no receivers.
Yeah, I just traded for Terry McLaurin in a different league. Terry McLaurin for Jonnu Smith, that tight end for the Titans. He's good. But I had Evan Ingram, so
Evan Ingram sucks.
he's on a bad team, but he's an elite tight end.
Oh God, the Giants are terrible.
Look, there are a lot of good tight ends this year in fantasy. I'm gonna say it. Like, there's a lot of serviceable. Maybe not. Maybe if you asked me that 2 weeks ago, I'd be more confident saying that. But because lately, like Gesicki and obviously Goddard got hurt, but like Gesicki hasn't been a very viable fantasy starter. Schultz for the Cowboys, he's pretty good.
He's not bad. Logan Thomas for the Skins.
The football team.
Shut up.
We're politically correct here. But no, yeah, there's a lot of good like last year it was Travis Kelce and George Kittle, and if you didn't have them, you sucked. But then there was Darren Waller, Johnny Smith did good, Evan Ingram started doing good, and then that was it. There's like those 4 guys, and now there's like probably 8 that are serviceable.
Higbee's had a good year.
Higbee, Hayden Hurst for the Falcons.
I have Darren Waller and Hayden Hurst. No cap.
Darren Waller's a beast, y'all, and that's in a different league because I have him in our league.
No, yeah.
But that's
my team is terrible in the UC fantasy.
Yeah, you're 0-4, huh?
So bad.
I squeaked out a win last week. I changed my name from GOAT.
I am losing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So wait. George, you're 0-4. Nick, you're 1-3.
Yes, sir. I got to win.
And I am also 1-3, getting my first win last week. This is just a shitty podcast, huh?
Well, everyone else is hurt too. That's why the NFL season sucks too. Everyone's hurt.
Yeah,
I don't think it sucks. I'm having a great year.
Mine's other league, I'm killing it. I did lose.
Yeah, I have a pretty good squad in my other league too. I finessed someone out of Alvin Kamara, like week 1. Traded her like Eckler and Stephon Diggs. So I guess it wasn't that big of a finesse. Those are 2 really good players. But at the time, Stephon Diggs was like rated kind of low because it was like week 1 when I made the trade. So
basically, you traded him Stephon Diggs because
Eckler's hurt now, but she got good like a good 3-4 weeks out of Eckler.
I tried to trade for Michael Thomas today, but even though he's hurt.
In our league?
I tried to trade Rex Burkhead, Higbee, and who else did I try to trade for?
That's 2 really shitty people right there.
Brandon Ayuk for Michael Thomas.
That's the shittiest trade I've ever seen. You didn't name one starter.
Well, I know. I was trying to do it, though. I was trying to jip him.
Oh, well, I have Michael Thomas in our league. Thanks to Nick. Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome.
I have a good squad.
I needed a running back, and I just
no. I just made a trade with Dex. I'm surprised the whole league didn't go nuts.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, oh, wow, Clay made a trade, and Robbie didn't say anything. I'm shocked.
I was on the phone with him, and then he brought it up. He's like, you're a bitch for that trade. I said, what was wrong with it? He goes, nah, it wasn't that bad. I'm just saying you're a bitch. I'm like, all right.
Cookie. Classic Cookie.
Dude, freaking
Oh, yeah, Cookie. Oh, man. That's what he should change his profile picture.
Dude, I got so many, like, positive comments from that podcast, and, like, people, like, I posted the picture, and people, like, texted me and stuff.
Cash.
About it, so Dick, thanks for looking like Cookie, bro. I'm mad at myself that I didn't notice that when I first met him. So like, tell him that.
Oh,
what up, Cookie?
I used to be like freshman year. I was incredible at the lookalikes.
We were so good at that, George. Remember, that's all we did.
Good.
Like with each other, like you said, who looks alike like each other.
Well, that and like with other people. Like, do you remember the fat black RA, Big Booty Judy?
I think.
And Mahan.
Malik was his name.
Shut up.
I don't know. No, I don't remember.
Well, he looked like Cleveland Jr.
Oh, I do remember him. Cleveland Jr.
Kind of talked a little like him, too.
Oh, my God. We were so good at that.
Remember we told Ryan that he looked like the monkey from Jumanji?
What about me?
You kind of look like that, the blonde dude.
You look like every Nazi ever.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. Well, you look like the kid from Recess that wore the backwards hat.
Oh, wasn't he the short kid?
Yeah. Yeah, you look like him.
You look like the bully from Recess.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in.
I look like that quarterback for the Niners. I know.
hate
Crazy.
you, bro. Bro, this man would
Like
say
the guy
that.
from Full House.
No. Oh, yeah, John Stamos. That's also a good compliment. But this man, I swear to God,
George. That's George.
we'd be in the pit. We'd be in the pit just chilling, right? Like one of our legendary parties at the pit. And we're like talking like some people, and then George would just come up and be like, yo, what up? I kind of look like that quarterback for the Niners. I know. People tell me that all the time. Like, just random.
Yeah, I want to charge.
Jesus Christ.
The Coop was better than the Pit, though.
No.
Yes, the Coop was legendary.
How many legendary parties and darties?
A lot.
No.
Martin still gives shit for
Nick,
that.
you were sober at both of these parties. Whose parties were better?
Yours when I was there, but George threw the best party I've ever been to.
Okay, but that's lacrosse, bro.
It's when I was an alumni. There was 300 people in his house. It was unbelievable.
This was after we graduated?
It was alumni weekend the last year.
Senior year?
No, alumni weekend. His 5th year. Our first year out of college.
Oh, I forgot you're still.
It was unbelievable. There was 300 people in there.
When was that? Like,
You
how long
couldn't
ago?
walk.
Dude, that doesn't sound very good.
Oh, it was wonderful.
That had to be
Yeah.
before COVID, obviously.
He had to start kicking people out.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just put a
Dude,
sign
we had people walking from the street, and we just said, sorry.
I mean, yeah, like that's when you put up the sign, no randos. That's how our parties didn't get like that, you know?
That's true.
Kick the randos out, and then Robbie had to
Damn, I miss those days so much.
Right? I talked with Robbie, but I was just in Kentucky not too long ago for a wedding. I'm sure y'all saw that.
I know, dude.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
You'll be in Columbus January.
Who?
You.
Will I?
You should be. George will be there.
I'm going to
I
try.
will definitely be there.
I'm going to try. I don't think we should be talking about what we're talking about on my podcast, though.
I just said you're going to be in January in Columbus because George's birthday is in January.
It is my birthday.
Oh, yeah, it is George's birthday. That's right. Anyway.
When we were playing, listen to this, class. This is a classic girl thing. When I was up there for Labor Day weekend, we were like planning and like talking about this, like how we're gonna celebrate Danielle's birthday and stuff.
I thought it was your birthday.
No. Like we're talking about getting a cabin and stuff, and I was like, she's like, wait. And then she texted me like a week later. She's like, wait, are you serious about coming up? I said yes, but only if you mention my birthday. We don't have to celebrate it. All you gotta do is mention it. Maybe sing a happy birthday song. She said, we'll think about it.
What?
I said, what the hell?
Do that for you? Dang.
I was like, dude, I was like, I don't give a shit. But you know how chicks are.
Imagine dating that.
For
that's
a very long period of time.
Good luck to that guy. Salute.
GL.
God, I'm the only jabroni in here without being tied down.
For now. No, but I talk about that with Robbie all the time, man, that I miss those times. Like just this, even like the simple, just like being able to like come home on a Friday after practice and like, you know, you have the weekend and you fucking crack open a beer, watch some fucking football with your friends or playing video games, Smash, anything.
What about that time we went to Keeneland?
Great.
Banger.
Bro, dressing fresh with the boys.
And then Danielle got hangry as hell.
Nick wore shorts.
You know it. And my ankle was massive.
Yeah, I know. My loafers are still stretched out from it.
I remember.
No, that's just my feet in general. My ankle was.
Well, we gotta plan something, man.
I'm down.
To meet up.
Yeah, January 2nd.
Okay, but like after that, like more like somewhere else. Like we can go meet up somewhere else. You know, somewhere like fun. I don't know.
I was supposed to be in Dallas last weekend, dude.
Oh yeah, we gotta worry about COVID, huh? Well, I have antibodies, so I don't know about you guys. Maybe George is about to get them. Dude, the cases here in El Paso are so bad. Like we're at 200 a day, bro.
I don't even pay attention anymore. I
know you said you were tired of talking about it, but I'm tired of being on lockdown. But my Zoom might be opening up soon again, though.
Oh, you're still not working, huh?
No, I'm working every day, but there's just no people there.
Ah.
Yeah, I've been working every day through the pandemic. I haven't had
Going to randos' houses every day and fix furnaces and ACs. It's fantastic.
You better wear your mask.
I don't. 98% of the time.
Nah.
Damn, you're the reason. He's just
You're
giving
welcome.
it to everybody.
Oh, yeah, and I was playing basketball with a bunch of, like, degenerate people. Just smoke weed, hang out, and do nothing all day, and then play basketball at night. You know they're not wearing their masks.
Damn, yeah. But who are they seeing?
Showering.
I think you'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Those dinosaur multivitamins that you had when you were 5 years old will kick in.
Flintstones. The
Flintstones.
Flintstone chewable. Not the like the gummies that the younger kids have had.
No.
I had those rock hard.
Yeah.
Oh, those. You ate one of those?
Made you go like
Your
this?
immune system is literally working on
It
another
just
level.
hasn't. It just reformed in your belly as the dinosaur, as the Flintstone.
Oh, yeah, as the Flintstone. Cash.
That's freaking Dino.
I can still taste it. The purple one was the worst.
George, do you agree?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I had real vitamins, not that sugar crap.
This is a sports debate podcast, okay? So like, yeah. This is very on topic.
I have to wear it, dude. It's such bullshit. I have to, like, wear it to class. I have to wear it in the building. Oh, God. I have to wear it on campus. Like, if I'm walking outside, I don't.
You
But,
sound like
like,
a privileged white girl.
I mean.
Doesn't he? Nick, he's like, I can't, I don't like wearing it. I don't wear my mask. Bro.
And then, like, I went to the bars last Friday,
Oh my
and, like, you have to wear it up to the bouncer. And then once you're in, you take it off.
That's how my gym
That
is.
stupid.
Yeah, that's how the gym is. I'm like, what the shit's this going to do?
No.
Is there, like,
yeah.
an invisible force field just at the door?
It's nocturnal, too, in Ohio.
That's true, too.
You know the Browns got cited for serving alcohol after 10 o'clock because you're not allowed to serve out. Bars and restaurants aren't allowed to serve alcohol after 10 o'clock.
Well, they
but
probably
the
got so much
Browns-
money from the Browns.
But on Thursday night, the Thursday night game against the Bungles, they had to, they were serving alcohol because it's just a game, That's what you do. You get hammered at Browns games because you can't watch them.
I would take Burrow over Baker. Just gonna say that right now.
I would, too.
Like 100%.
I would, too.
That's all I'm going to say. Just wait.
Just wait until what? Joe Burrow gets better? Just wait till he has an actual team.
Taking the ball out of Baker's hands.
Yeah.
Let's see how Baker does without Nick Chubb.
Now they saw Kareem Hunt.
3-1.
Freaking best
If
kicker.
the Colts this week, that would be a good game.
1-3,
For the Colts.
1-2-1.
Freaking OBJ shat on the Dallas Cowboys.
Thank God. Oh, God. That made my
He
week.
literally pooped right on their chest. It was amazing.
I love it. I love
what
it.
you're doing. I see what you're doing, Mason.
Yeah.
Cowboys fans are the most delusional.
Why has that news died out, by the way?
Because everybody knows that was not real. Everyone
What?
knows. Dude, come on.
He likes to get pooped on.
Dude, she looked like – do you know who that girl looked like? She looked like –
It was piteous, dude. I didn't believe it.
He had the big
Little
whale
man
tail on the
alien
side right
thing.
here.
She looked like those little bug roach alien things from Men in Black.
Okay, but maybe OBJ's into that.
And the Crank sisters. Have you seen his girlfriend?
Yeah, she's hot.
Ooh. Do you think she poops on him?
Might.
I'd rather
might
a hot girl.
Who
But that
might
girl
have
is
a fetish? Oh, so you'd let a hot girl poop on you, George. That's what I'm hearing.
No, I'm not. I'm not OBJ.
But if you were, you would get shit on.
I mean, that's what he's into.
Like, why would these girls just randomly make that up?
It's one girl. Chief Keef. No. Chief
Chief's
Keef's
baby mama.
Baby mama. Stop. She's clout chasing. And the girls she were with look like the Crank sisters.
That's the
So I
No
don't
Jumper
even wanna hear it.
podcast, right? The No Jumper. Hey, shout out No Jumper podcast. Get us on. They got more followers than me, man.
Hey, shout out Cowherd. I love your show. I watch it every day. Can we get on? Thank you.
Shout out Cowherd. I watched 3 episodes before getting on this podcast.
Cow
Yep.
turd.
Shout out Clay Travis too. Love you, man.
Cow turd.
Shout out Nick DeFranco.
But yeah, dude, that girl was hideous. And then the other chick was the one that said she blew like The whole Suns basketball team.
Yeah, including Devin Booker. That
believe
was
that.
false too?
No, that's probably true. Devin Booker was number 1 though, and he's a dog.
I believe that.
I believe that.
Devin Booker's coming to the
Jamal Murray?
Timberwolves.
On Instagram Live. Did you see Jamal Murray on Instagram Live?
What do you do?
Oh wow, George, he doesn't know.
Oh yeah, Slop Top Murray.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did he put him getting sloppy toppy?
Yes.
Yes, it was incredible.
Why? That's gay.
From a girl.
Okay, but you're saying it's incredible, like a little weird though.
Nah, this happened a few months ago.
What is this,
Yeah,
amateur
that was a
porn?
while ago. What'd you say?
Is it amateur porn? What is this?
I don't know.
Oh,
He put it on
it's just-
Instagram Live.
Can you put it up on here right now? Should I share my screen?
He deflowered a female. And it was beautiful in the way he did it. It was unbelievable.
Moving on.
Deflowered her.
Moving on. Jesus Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas.
It was wild though.
So the Browns are 3-1.
Sure are.
Let's get into that.
Okay.
They lose week 1.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
To who? The Ravens? Who did they play? I forget.
Yeah, we were playing the Ravens. We didn't really run the ball much. It was kind of a tough game.
Okay.
Punt. No. We faked the punt in the first quarter. Sendejo, your guy, he's a piece of garbage. I hate
He's selfish.
that man.
Sucked. He was on the Eagles.
He
For a little bit.
stinks.
He
He's
sucks.
horrible.
No, he's a good player. He's just selfish.
Are you dumb?
No, like he's athletic as fuck. Like
Dude,
he had more interceptions than Harrison Smith on our defense in his
listen
time
to
here.
me.
He was a bitch on the Eagles.
Mason.
He was at the end of his career.
Listen to me. The man almost killed Denzel Ward.
Yeah,
He
I
made
told
a
you he's selfish.
wide open tackle. Wide open. All he had to do was tackle Amari Cooper.
All he had to do.
Instead, he puts his head down, and Amari Cooper makes these two guys hit each other, and everyone goes, Dak Prescott, best quarterback ever.
Oh God.
But Amari put a good move on him though, huh?
No, Amari Cooper ran a simple in route. He put Denzel Ward on the
To
outside.
dodge him. To do-
Sendejo was coming on the inside, safety help, and was going to kill him and missed him because he stinks. He's made every game a headache. He's horse garbage.
He's just
Does he start?
He's the starting safety on our team. We
Was
have
it with
Ronnie
Ronnie
Harrison, George. Ronnie Harrison.
Yeah, why doesn't he start?
But he hit Denzel Ward.
PFF graded his 11 snaps as a 91.3. Why isn't he on the field at all times?
PFF ranks Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen best duo in the league. Just gonna say that.
Shut up.
1 and 3. I don't really care. How's Kirk
We have
Cousins?
it. I'm so
Hey.
mad that we won.
All right, we're still talking about the Browns. All right, Browns' biggest weakness. Would you say linebackers?
Defense. Secondaries.
No, I'm saying it's a position group.
Okay, the secondary sucks because Sendejo and Carl Joseph aren't very good. The linebackers, atrocious. Miles Garrett might be Defensive Player of the Year.
I agree with that. He's incredible.
Oh,
No,
my
he'll get
goodness.
comeback.
He's
plans
had 3 strip sacks in back-to-back games.
He's incredible. You need to get. I'm surprised you don't even have a Miles Garrett jersey.
He put Tyron Smith
But he's
on a
got 3
poster.
Baker jerseys.
I know. What the hell?
4 Baker jerseys.
Instead of Miles Garrett?
Listen,
Yeah,
when
you
you
don't deserve
live in a city without a quarterback for 20
He's
years,
not going to be your quarterback after this year.
you're an idiot. You're just so stupid.
Nah, he won't.
Listen to me.
We said that in the last time we were on the
Shut up. Listen to me. I would much rather have a Alex Smith than no quarterback whatsoever. I'd love to go to.
Smith,
A great game manager. He will
Right
win you
now?
games and not
you
lose
think
you.
Alex Smith is a good game manager right now, today?
No, you idiot. When he was on the Chiefs.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would take Alex Smith over Baker.
I would take that Alex Smith over Baker. I don't know about this one.
Listen, that
No.
is what Baker is going to develop into in this offense. You've also
You
got to
were ready to give up on him.
You also have to understand that Baker Mayfield's had 4 head coaches and 4 offensive
years.
coordinators in 3 years, you idiot.
3 years.
How many quarterbacks have survived that? Look at Sam Darnold's degenerate idiot
Yo,
body.
thick, chunky, or what does he say? Coastal.
Then
Concord.
look at Josh Allen. Josh Allen goes into a great situation with a great coach, a lot of talent, very raw. I was wrong about Josh Allen.
Yes, you were.
I will say that now. I will say that on air. I was wrong about Josh Allen. Joe Braun. I know
Not
you're
completely sold on him yet. Not completely sold.
I'm not gonna say. But I am sold on saying that he's not a bad quarterback.
He's not a bad quarterback.
He's proved that he's.
My thing is with Josh Allen. He came into the league, same system for 3 years. They worked with him. Small throws at first. Let him do what he can. Let him learn. Let him learn.
Stephon Diggs.
You got to look at these quarterbacks that are in these same systems for years and years and years. They're good. They know what they're doing. They come at it. They know what's going on. The thing with Baker is he's never had a head coach. He's never had a coordinator.
You're welcome.
More than a year. More than a year.
You're welcome. Stefanski working out.
Yeah, and how's your offense doing without him? Not great.
Oh, we have a leading rusher in Dalvin Cook.
Who's awesome.
Adam Thielen, who's top 5 as well, or top 6, I think, actually. Justin Jefferson,
is Dalvin Cook or Nick Chubb better?
Dalvin Cook by $1 billion. I'm sorry.
$1 billion? I don't know about that.
Okay, $100 million.
$100 million? Shut up.
That's less than $1 billion.
Oh, my God. It's close. They're both top 5.
I will give you this. Dalvin Cook is definitely a better receiving running back, but Nick Chubb is way better at running the football. He's the best runner in the NFL.
I know you said that before. Best pure runner is what you said, but Dalvin Cook just doesn't get tackled. Have you seen him break tackles, man? Like
Nick Chubb consistently stays the most elusive and the most broken tackles in the NFL.
So you're saying Nick Chubb? If you're putting Dalvin Cook 1, like best running back, are you saying Nick Chubb's the second best running back in the league, if not the first best running back in the league?
No, you forgot about McCaffrey. You forgot about Zeke.
No, look, I don't think Zeke's having a horrible year. Horrible.
Fantasies get me 20 points a week, boy.
And he's a bitch.
Zeke is look.
And he's a bitch. Did I mention that?
Zeke.
Hey, we got a minute, so let me start a new one. Keep this thought though. Keep this thought, all right?
All right, then we'll move on to the Vikes.
And the Eagles. It's not time for the Philly right now.
I had to. But continue.
We're back. Dalvin Cook. So you're saying if Dalvin Cook's number 1, you're putting Nick Chubb right at 2 over Kamara, Zeke, CMC. Because
Zeke's having a horrible year. Zeke is terrible this year. In my opinion, I don't think Ezekiel Elliott's very good this year.
Okay.
You're forgetting Saquon.
I should clarify that we're talking about
interesting topic here. Who's better in that draft? Nick Chubb or Saquon? Who's the better running back?
Here we go. He's going to put stats up that say Nick Chubb, but even though Nick Chubb's in a better offense.
Nick Chubb's a better running back.
Than Saquon?
Saquon Barkley? You're insane. That's blasphemy.
Listen, it's not blasphemy because it's your same stupid argument with Adam Thielen. Thielen's got more yards, more blah, blah, blah. And then I could say Odell Beckham's better talent-wise. Sure, you want to sit there and say Saquon Barkley, Dalvin Cook, Zeke, all these guys are better catching the football than Nick Chubb. Sure. Nobody in the NFL is a better runner than Nick Chubb. Between the tackles, you need 25 yards to the end zone. Who's going to get you more? You put Nick Chubb on the 25, he sniffs the goal line.
Sanders.
Nick Chubb's going to get in. Nick Chubb is the best runner of the football in the NFL.
Okay.
He is.
Okay, you can maybe say that. I should have clarified what I was saying. Best running back in 2020 season right now. Because obviously a lot of people, if you ask experts, they're going to still put Saquon and Christian McCaffrey at like 1 and 2 and 3.
And Derrick Henry is leading the league in rushing.
Not this year.
Oh, he's not. I just saw it.
Dalvin is. He's like 3rd, I think. But he hasn't played yet.
Yeah, he didn't play last week.
Or behind Nick Chubb, who got hurt with 7 minutes left in the first quarter.
He's got to be better at staying healthy.
He got rolled up on. What do you freaking mean? Same thing with Saquon. He's got to be better at staying healthy.
Yeah, he does. He needs to drink more milk.
Exploded. Same thing with Dalvin Cook.
No, not Dalvin.
Exactly.
You know, at this point, it doesn't even faze me because the whole Eagles team is just butchered. So say what you want.
Anthony Barr stinks.
Dude, he's out for the year.
Get that jersey out.
He's not out. He's not. He doesn't stink. I've smelt him. He smells all right.
Yannick Ngakoue, a dog.
Yo, from the Jags. He
Miss
took
him.
like $15 million less money just to come to Minnesota. He's like, screw the Jags, I'm out. Jokes on him. We're 1-3. But it's whatever. But anyway, no, yeah. In terms of 2020, I believe that Dalvin Cook is the best running back in the league. But like preseason, before we started, I had no problem saying Christian McCaffrey was better than Saquon and not Kamara. I think he's better than Kamara.
Can we just admit this? The Cleveland Browns have the best rushing attack in the entire league. And it isn't even close.
Yes.
It's because
it's not even remotely close. The closest thing is the Saints with Latavius Murray. Not even close to Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Dalvin
Both
and
of
Alex
them
Madison.
are all pros.
Dalvin and Alex Madison.
But is Alex – let me ask you this. Is Alex Madison better than Kareem Hunt?
Maybe.
Are you stupid?
Shut up.
What?
Shut up.
Are
At
you
what?
stupid? Do you wake up and look in the mirror and go, I think this is a good statement to make? Kareem Hunt won a rushing title.
He also kicked a woman.
Was a first-team All-Pro running back.
Kicked a woman.
An offensive rookie player of the year.
I think he's doing it on purpose.
I know. Because he's an idiot.
I know that.
This is my podcast. I'm not getting called an idiot. And will not stand for this.
Jabroni.
Jabroni. This is the Jabroni Degenerate Podcast. I'm your host, George Shinara.
I'm surprised you're wearing a Dodgers hat and not a Yankees hat.
Bro, Lakers. I already went over this.
Yeah, but you could buy a Lakers jersey, you degenerate.
Go Phillies, even though they are just putrid.
Can we be on topic, please?
Sorry. You were talking about baseball, and I had to throw in the Phillies. Love you, Bryce Harper.
Not talking about baseball on my podcast. Probably.
Yeah, I don't really like baseball. But love you, Bryce.
Anyway. No, Nick Chubb's good, man. How long's he out? The year?
He said 6 weeks, but he's got an MCL sprain, so he should be back by the
He'll be all right.
after the bye week. He should be back,
I bet
Is this the Eagles game?
which is like 4 weeks. Oh yeah, it is. So you get Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, so you're just gonna get fisted.
Well, Nick Chubb, I will say, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt's probably the best duo in the league right now because
Probably.
it is. Okay, yeah. When you can comfortably start both of them on one team, fantasy team, like that's good. Like Kareem
They
Hunt.
score 2 touchdowns each a game.
Yeah, because Baker, they can't throw it with Baker, so they got to be able to do something else.
What did I tell you? They got to take baby steps with Baker Mayfield. Revert him back to being a rookie quarterback.
So
Give him throws when he's there. Expand upon that next year. Then the next year. Then he gets better.
It's week
and
5.
better and better.
Shut up. It's week 5. Are you convinced that Kevin Stefanski is the coach of the Cleveland Browns for long term?
Yeah, he's better than Freddie Garbage Can Bozo Fat Ass Kitchens. I hate him.
Whoa.
He's on the
He's
Giants
built by
now.
Panama.
Whoa. He's a fat lard of garbage. You could put a garbage can out there and tell it to call plays.
He did choke against Auburn when he was a quarterback. He did choke.
He stinks in everything. Nice guy. Horrible coach.
Nice guy. He says nice guy after all of that.
Horrible
nice guy.
coach.
But I wish he was dead.
No, I'm just so happy he's out of Cleveland. You can tell immediately how much better Stefanski is at running the team.
Okay.
We're down on penalties. We're not making stupid mistakes. We're utilizing the best assets on the team. He's finding ways to use Odell Beckham. Baker hasn't thrown a pick in 2 games.
Can't beat Lamar.
He's 3rd in the NFL with least amount of picks.
Can't beat Big Ben. And you can't beat Joe Burrow.
The Steelers are overrated.
Steelers are overrated as crap. They've only beat
Bad
the
teams. They've only
combined
beat bad
record of
teams.
teams they beat.
0-9.
No.
I watched Cowherd.
fine. Go ahead. Whatever. You want to talk? Go ahead.
I see the Eagles play this week.
Who, the Browns?
No, the Steelers.
Great,
Ooh.
another easy win for.
That's another easy win for the Steelers. Is it time? I guess this is a good transition to the Eagles now. Is it time for us to panic on Carson Wentz?
If you say it, I'm gonna be livid.
Jalen
If
Hurts.
you say it, oh my god!
Is it time to even think? Get him out there.
No.
A few throws.
Fuck no.
Just a couple reps. I'm gonna clip that.
What was Jalen Hurts' problem at Alabama? He couldn't throw. What was his problem at Oklahoma? He was better at throwing. He still can't throw. So you expect him to come in with practice squad receivers, a banged up practice squad offensive line to throw better than Carson?
Okay, then that's the perfect time. If you don't want your all godly man Carson Wentz to get hurt, put Jalen out
You want
there.
us to give us a chance to win? Then we gotta play Carson.
I am
so sick of this Jalen Hurts bullshit.
So if they tank, are you okay with, like, if they start to tank, are you okay with them benching Wentz for the rest of the year to keep him healthy?
I don't know. I want to see him play. Because then all the haters will be like, oh, he's hurt. Oh, he's a bitch. I'm sick of the Carson
All
Wentz
the
slander.
haters. I like Carson. I like Carson. He's a good guy. But, like, when do you have to kind of worry if it's time to –
You do. Okay, let me ask you something, right? I'm not going to disagree. He was playing terrible.
Like, he's not – I know it's not all his fault, but it is –
I know, but, like, give him a break, man. He's playing with – the starting offensive line was going to be really good. And then now you're playing Jason Peters is injured now, but he's 40 and got injured again. You're playing with a starting offensive line that's like 20, 30% of what it was supposed to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Deshaun Jackson, since he's been back, has played in 2 games. 2 full games.
He can't stay healthy.
No, he blows. Alshon's never healthy.
I forgot he's on the team.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is the worst second-round pick in NFL history. I can argue that right now.
Jalen Reagor.
Leon McFadden.
Who?
Leon McFadden.
You know what's the greatest second-round pick of all time? Dalvin Cook.
You do realize the Eagles chose J.J. over DK Metcalf and Terry McLaurin.
And Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson.
Leon McFadden got picked 1 pick before Tyrann Mathieu, and I was insanely mad.
The Honey Badger.
You know what? The Honey Badger's an all-pro, and he's amazing, and Leon McFadden lasted 2 years in the NFL.
Dude, like, give Carson some – I mean, I know he's been playing like ass, but, like, give him some credit. He's playing with practice squad. Like, in the last 2 years, I saw some – he's played with 20 different receivers.
It's a lot.
And I think it was like 10 or 11 of them were from the practice squad. So how do you get continuity? Why are Kirk Cousins and Adam Thielen so good? Because Adam Thielen's a beast. Don't get me wrong. He's awesome. And they have continuity, and they know each other. How can you get that continuity when everyone's friggin' injured and they stink? So, I mean, give the guy some credit, but don't sleep. Darius Slay's the best corner in the league.
Would you be concerned, or would you – not concerned. Would you be pissed if they traded Carson this offseason?
I would be livid.
Yeah?
I would be livid.
Do you think that Carson has I know this for a fact because just watching the games and like just watching how they coach him as like if they're scared he's going to get hurt again.
I agree with that.
But do you think that because like the way that Doug Peterson is like coaching him now is he's not taking those risks. He's not letting him drop back and throw it like he used. You know what I mean?
I agree.
He's not
taking those shots.
You know, he did a lot more this past week. He's letting them run. He's letting them get out of the pocket. But you got to think,
that's
too.
Why you guys probably won.
But you got to think, too, right? When your receivers don't create separation, right, how are you going to throw them the ball? And when they're doubling Zach Ertz every time, I mean, you can only do so much.
So how good of a quarterback is Carson Wentz? This is what people will say. Because they're going to say, well, Brady did it without good receivers. Rodgers did it without good receivers. They're going to say, they're going to say.
Have those quarterbacks ever had receivers as bad as the Eagles have had the past 2 years?
I mean, look at Aaron Rodgers. I fucking
Rodgers
hate Aaron
had
Rodgers,
some
but
bad
who's
receivers.
Marquise Valdez-Scantling and who's Alan Lazar and who's at tight end? They just caught
He
3
has
touchdowns.
Devontae Adams.
Okay, that's it, bro. Like, and now Aaron Jones is a star, but
I mean, he
Russell
had Jimmy
Wilson
Graham
had
for
a
a few
different
years, but he
year.
stinks.
Jimmy Graham wasn't good. And they had that tight end last week that caught 3 touchdowns. You never heard of him. He was like their second string tight end.
Yeah, but the thing about the Patriots and the Packers, though, is they always have great offensive lines. Always.
And they have elite quarterbacks. So
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah. But why did
Well,
Brady want to go to Tampa and not stay in New England?
okay,
There's
let's do
nothing
the Matt
around.
Ryan. Let's do the Matt Ryan test. Is Carson Wentz better than Matt Ryan?
Yes, come on.
Nick?
Not this year.
I think Matty Ice is still putting up numbers this year, man. Even though they suck.
No, I think
They
Matt Ryan,
have the best receiver duo in the league.
you're going to see Matt Ryan's slow decline. It's starting. He's
Yeah.
not good anymore. He's really not. But has he been better than Carson Wentz this year? Yeah. Has he been better than Carson Wentz the past few years? Yeah, for sure. The only
that's
year
how
that
you-
Carson
You've
Wentz
seen
was
Carson
better-
Wentz's potential. Like you know what he's capable of doing when he's got a healthy Alshon, a healthy Torrey Smith, not even a great running game, right? We had LeGarrette Blount in his back end of his carear.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude, you're making the same arguments that I make with Baker. It's just different. It's just a
It
different
is.
thing.
I was going to say that.
He doesn't have the weapons. He doesn't have all the line. I agree with all that. Like I see it. I totally get it. We've seen what he can do. He had that great season. Just like Baker, never had the coaches, never had this, but you got to accept at some point what he is. I accept that Baker at his best is probably going to be Alex Smith on the Chiefs. I'm personally okay with that. I like that. I'll take that.
Or maybe
I've
Matt
never had
Ryan
Alex Smith on the Chiefs.
or Tony Romo.
But you got to think
I'll
too.
take
When
Tony
you've
Romo.
seen we saw it. We've all seen elite,
Yeah.
and you see him not get there. It's kind of like, don't get me wrong, man. Like, it's pissed me off, man. And once you've seen that and you know what he's capable of, he can be a top 5 quarterback in the league. You've
I
seen
mean,
it,
he was a lead MVP candidate before he went down.
right? And I mean, we gotta stop talking about that. I mean, he didn't win it. He got hurt. It happens, right?
Yeah,
But,
they do hold that over his head. Like, hey, you were an MVP
damn.
guy, like.
And he has gotten injured. I'm not gonna. I mean, but he's only 27. Quarterbacks play till what? They're 40.
At his
I
rate,
mean-
he's getting hit a lot.
I know, but he slide. But once you've seen that elite, it's hard to go back.
No, yeah, it's just like when you have, say, really good food, and then you try and replicate it at home, and it's not as good. So it's like you've already had the best, and then anything else seems.
That's any quarterback, right? Your playmakers around you, your coaching staff, your team, your organization. That all matters.
Well, that's why.
Right. Look at Sam Darnold. Everyone thinks he sucks. I don't think he sucks. He just has nothing to work with.
I mean, Cowherd
I mean-
loves him.
I mean, I don't think he's awesome, but they're making it out like he's a bust. I mean, Adam Gase sucks.
Yeah, he'll be gone by week 6.
His Adam Gase, he should have never been a head. His best year was with Peyton Manning.
They should have canceled it when he was doing that interview, and he was like,
He's pathetic.
he was on.
Everyone talks about how bad the Bengals are. The Bengals have way better receivers than the Eagles do.
The Bengals actually have a lot of talent on their team.
Yeah,
Offensively.
their offensive line stinks. But I mean,
Their line is garbage. They only really have Joe Mixon.
T. Higgins is good. AJ Green's still good. Tyler Boyd's still good.
Tyler Boyd's average.
Tyler Boyd's a beast.
AJ Green, you're starting to see his slow decline. He's not the same guy.
Someone dropped him in one of my other leagues.
He's really not that good anymore, man. It's sad to see, because that's a guy that was in my division and was unstoppable for
He still
years.
is in your division.
I'm just saying out loud, he was just unstoppable for so many years.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Mahomes, right? We all slob on Mahomes' knob, and don't get me wrong, he's good. But do you think he would be as good without arguably one of the greatest offensive coaches ever?
Yes.
Without all
Talent-wise.
the
I think
Can I ask
maybe
you
not
this?
Super Bowl, but he's got the talent. He's got the it factor where I think he could go out there and do it with stupid receivers.
So if he got drafted to the Bears would be right now as good as the Chiefs.
Not as good as the Chiefs, no. But he would be he would still be considered one of the best.
I agree they would succeed, and he would be very good still because I think Matt Nagy's an extremely good coach.
Yeah, imagine the Bears defense from 2 years ago too. That was a championship.
I know. Imagine if Mahomes would have got drafted elsewhere. He went into a perfect team. It was built. It was literally built. Alex Smith was the quarterback. All they could get to was 11-5 in the second or third round of the playoffs, and they'd lose.
Same team.
Same team. Take out, put in. Great coach, great players, great system. They let him learn the system. He was beautiful when he came in.
Defense when they need to be.
That was the
and
only.
He's got a cannon, so he just has to heave it down the field and let Tyreek run under it, and Miko Hardman run under it. So I mean,
and you know why they lost? They didn't make that Super Bowl. They probably would have won the Super Bowl the first year that Mahomes played his MVP year. Is because Kareem Hunt was not on that football team.
I agree with that.
If Kareem Hunt was on the Chiefs, they would have won the Super Bowl.
You just had to kick that woman.
I had to kick it into you because you just said it. Madison was better than Kareem Hunt.
Bro, I was kidding. Come on. But Madison is good. He just doesn't get as many touches as Hunt.
Well, duh.
Well, duh. Yeah, we have a quarterback that can chuck it, huh? Is this the transition to the Vikings?
Who?
Have you said
Kirk Cousins? We were just talking about tanking for Trevor.
It's Kirktober.
Oh, my God.
This is what I'll say about Kirk Cousins. All right.
Say it.
Average.
I don't think he ever deserved that money. I never was behind him saying he deserves it. Maybe in the moment when he throws, like, where he threw some really nice touchdowns last year, I was like, oh, he's worth every penny. But it's just, I'm caught in the moment. Then, like, when I settle down, I'm like, no, he's not. So he's taking less money than he was last year, but it's still an absurd amount of money. And when you're paying a guy like that, they need to be able to do, like, it's not wrong for us to make excuses for him. Like, when you're getting paid that much money, you have to be making plays. You have to be like, oh, your line sucks. Oh, this guy's hurt, sucks. Go out there and win. You know what I mean? And he's not. He's the kind of guy that needs everything good going for him to be an elite quarterback. I'll say that because there are moments where he's an elite top 10 quarterback. And I think you guys both agree with me there. Yes, he has his moment. Dude, that Saints game last year, game-winning touchdown pass.
That pass to Adam Thielen was incredible.
The one to Adam Thielen, bro, was amazing. He had something like that against the Packers, too. Like, he has these moments. But he had two great wide receivers, great running back, a decent offensive line last year, good tight ends. Like, he had everything. Elite defense.
Yeah, he went to that team knowing that. Remember, he was on a bad team, and they did nothing. They were like 6-10, 7-9. They were average.
But then he would always throw for 4,000 yards. Like, he always looked good, but it was always his team looked bad, and he couldn't perform on the highest stage and whatnot. So
thinking Dak
Prescott's empty calories as well, but I love him for fantasy.
He's so empty calories.
But I love him for fantasy. He'll have -4 points and then 40 points by the end of it.
Even their offensive line isn't as good as it's normally been, but they still have 3 awesome receivers.
Yeah, the receiving core is badass.
Even Zeke is still good. I don't care what Nick says.
They have 4 awesome receivers?
They basically have 4 really good
Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup.
And then they have that new dude, number 11, that's been balling out.
Oh, they don't have Cole they used to have Cole Beasley. He'd be a nice 4th. He did good there.
He's on Buffalo now.
Yeah.
But I love that Dallas sucks. I love it.
But I feel like they don't suck, right? Like they should be 0-4. If the Falcons
their defense is atrocious.
If the Falcons knew what to do with an onside kick, they'd be 0-4.
They tried to do that twice against the Browns.
How does Dan Quinn still have his job?
I haven't watched highlights from that Brown. I was watching the Vikings game. They just kept every 2 seconds they kept showing another touchdown. So I saw the Jarvis Landry touchdown.
Incredible.
That was pretty sweet. And then Odell Beckham had some good ones later. Baker had some very good throws that game.
So Baker's the best quarterback on 3rd downs this year. He's got the highest percentage for converting. Statistically, he's the best. And people here people here complain, bitch, whine, moan. He's not throwing for 400 yards and 8 touchdowns. Why the hell does he suck? What's going on with Baker? All these people are complaining. All I'm just going to say is I've never seen a quarterback better than Baker Mayfield in my life. And I watched Brian
For the Cleveland
Hoyer,
Browns, right? For the Cleveland Browns. Okay.
Browns.
Please.
For the Cleveland Browns. For the Browns.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's not hard to do.
I just watched Brian Hoyer and Jared Stidham, and it brought back memories from all the pain that I've experienced in my life.
That's Hoyer, bro. Hoyer the Destroyer.
All the pain. And I just sat there and said, wow, thank you. I'm glad we got a top 15 at his best quarterback. Thank you. I'll take it any day over Brian Hoyer.
So you're saying right now, at 3-1 in the 2020 NFL season, in Baker's third year, you're saying he's our guy, Baker, for the next 10, 15 years. You want him there?
Yes. Not even a question.
Not even if he loses the rest of these games.
If he loses and it looks like garbage in the rest of these games, yes, obviously. But
I'm saying right now, even if he looks – no. Because, like, if you say, yeah, you want him, but then
if he continues to play well.
Okay, that's easy to say then. I want Kirk as long as he plays well, but as soon as he sucks, I want him out.
Speaking of the Vikings, let's say they get a decently high draft pick. Let's be honest, you're not going to go anywhere this year. Let's be honest. You have Justin Fields available and Trey Lance, the guy from North Dakota State, available. Do you draft him if you're the Vikings? You're Rick Spielman.
In the first round? We have 2 first-round picks because of the Diggs trade from the Bills.
No, I thought you only gave up one.
Oh no, we already got that one. That was Justin Jefferson.
Got the corner, remember?
No, that was Justin Jefferson. We got a first-round pick, but we got more picks from them this next draft too. But no, I don't know. I will say okay. We're on to the Vikings. We're 1-3. You know, I will say we have the youngest secondary in the league. Like, we have the oldest guy is like 23 years old. Like, and our older guys are kind of hurt too. So we're playing with a lot of like practice squad guys as well on secondary, and we needed that preseason to develop them. Like, that's one of the first times I'll ever say the preseason is important.
I think the preseason is very crucial
to warm up these youngsters on like, wow, this game is actually fast. Devontae Adams is a fucking real ass man. Like, I'm playing Aaron Rodgers my very first game. Like, that's terrible. You know, you've been dealing with Kirk for 2 months. And then they put a guys like Rodgers out there, who's Rodgers having an MVP year, another one. Well, I think he win it? No.
Russell, baby.
Russ.
The NFL is incredible this year.
And a lot of injuries, though. So it's on the spectrum with both.
This year shows why we should have at least 2 preseason games.
Yeah. No one's warm, bro.
Most points scored ever to this point. That's because defenses take a lot longer to, like, develop in systems.
Yeah, there's no good, like, I think that Colts have probably the most dominant defense just because.
Eagles lead the league in sacks. Don't sleep.
The Eagles do? Probably in sacks given up, too.
Definitely. No, they're third.
Myles Garrett leads the NFL in sacks and pressures.
Shut up. We're talking about my sorry-ass team. So, I think first 3 games, that Titans game was especially really hard. You know, I get on a plane and we're winning, and I land and we lost 31-30. It was the worst feeling ever.
Welcome to my life.
But then for us, I mean, it was a nail-biter still with that Texans game, and the Texans are so bad. Like,
they're terrible.
They're just bad this year.
Bill O'Brien?
Bill O'Brien's gone, too. That's a long time coming. Like,
you see Cowher was talking about trading J.J. Watt?
No.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
They don't have any draft picks. They have no first or second round picks the next, 2 years.
Because of DeAndre.
J.J. Watt's not even good anymore.
They didn't get a first for DeAndre.
They didn't get one. Yeah, that's right.
They got a second for one of a top 3 receiver every year in the NFL.
David Johnson.
And David Johnson.
Who's washed up from his 1 year.
He's very average, yeah, right now. I mean, he's on a bad team. But anyway, we play the Seahawks coming up this week, who I think are the best team in the NFL. Like them and the Chiefs. If I had to put money on the Super Bowl, it's them and the Chiefs. Like it'd probably be the Packers and Seahawks in the NFC Championship game. If I had to say it, bro, like the Packers are eating this year. Aaron Rodgers is on a different level.
Jordan Love will never see it. He probably won't ever play a snap with the Packers.
That's probably why he's playing good, bro. He's probably like, fuck this guy, like, you know. But it's Kirktober. You know, he's undefeated in the month of October, I think, with the Vikings. So we're hoping to go on a little bit of if we beat the Seahawks, I'll believe that we can do it. And then I'll say don't tank. I've never been a part of a tank. I've never I don't know what it's like to be a fan of that. Like what do I have to do? Like Nick, what would I do? What do I do?
What do you do?
During a tanking year?
Every week you build up hope and you're like, all right, this is the week we're going to do great. We're going to play great. And then you watch the game and then they'll give you glimpses. You'll be like, oh my gosh, like, oh, and then they'll get their teeth kicked in.
Okay, but that's like not a tank. I'm saying tanking, like, you know, you're tanking.
Yeah.
And you still build up hope to that they win a game.
I'm a Browns fan. That's all I've lived on is hope.
But like, if you know they're tanking, aren't you like excited for the future? So you're like, I don't care about this game.
No.
Who was that?
It was my computer. Danielle tried to call me.
Add her to this joint.
No.
You wouldn't be able to.
I don't know how I get that. Like, whoa. I don't know how I get the big screen back.
Dude, the Sixers were 10-72. That is a tank.
We're not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so like, what's it like? I don't know. Like I feel like basketball's different.
So when they rip it down to the studs, and all you got is like 2-3 guys that are.
Dang.
You can expect a loss every single week, and then you get happy when they make a play or two, and you're like, "Oh yay!"
But I don't think the
It's not easy. You just sit there and you take it.
I don't think Trevor Lawrence is the answer, though, or Justin Fields or any of those guys, because they would sit behind Kirk anyway. Like, our team is ready to win. Like, our team's good. We're not rebuilding. We're not doing anything.
Why wouldn't you start him? What?
He would have Kirk's still under contract unless we can somehow trade him and trust. Like, that's not how our coach would definitely let the rookie develop. You know what I mean? He'd want him to sit a year.
I heard Mike Zimmer now has a smoking hot girlfriend.
What?
No, I'm not kidding.
The only thing hot with him is there's a hot seat that he's on right now.
No, he don't.
You don't think?
Dude, his girlfriend is like super hot. I'm about to pull it up. Hold on.
No, but he's on the hot seat right now.
No way.
Ooh.
1-3. I don't like it with a good team.
Y'all made the playoffs last year and won a playoff game. Oh my God.
Bill O'Brien won 4 straight division titles. He's gone.
Yeah, but he was also the GM. Can I share my screen? Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Host disabled, participant screening.
Oh, is it because of me? How do I do that?
I don't know, but this chick is.
Oh, here it is. Allow participants to share screen. There you go.
Ew. Look at this chick.
Oh.
All right, what are we on? That's not Mike Zimmer's girlfriend.
Mike Zimmer's rumored girlfriend.
What? Bro, he isn't even like that looking of a guy.
I know, but what the? Yeah,
Dude,
what the?
He's definitely just paying her, dude. I'm sorry. I hope he's
No way. Look at her.
Look at him.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about him.
Yeah,
They got a picture together? Oh, shit.
That's his daughter, bro. No shot. That's crazy. She's jacked.
I don't give up. How do I get out of this, John?
Just say. I think it's at the top. You can stop sharing your screen.
Yeah. How do you do this?
We don't need to see the. I'm trying to see. Maybe I can turn it off.
Stop. Rename. Oh, nice.
I did it. You're welcome.
Thanks.
I just had to turn it off again. So now you can't share your screen.
All right. But yeah, that's his girlfriend.
Allegedly. But no, if we lose to the Seahawks by like $1 billion, it's going to be heartbreaking, obviously. But then I don't know how many losses it'll take before. Like if it's obviously like Kirk's fault, because
And I got to fire him.
Kirk's been playing all right. No, I don't think Zimmer will get fired, but I
Who
don't know.
will get fired? Who's on the hot seat this year?
Kirk, man, I don't know. Like
Dan Quinn.
Oh, you're talking about coaches?
who is on the hot seat?
Adam
fired.
Gase.
Adam Gase is gone.
Adam Gase is gone. Dan Quinn is gone.
Doug Peterson.
Fuck no.
1-2-1.
Fuck no.
Y'all are so lucky your division's trash. You're so
Howie Roseman doesn't fire people for shit. He needs to get fired.
Stefanski.
Howie Roseman stinks at drafting.
Stupid.
Gary Kubiak got out of coaching because he had like health conditions. And then he came on as an advisor last year, and now he's the offensive coordinator. I bet he's and now he's 1-3. I bet he's probably like, fuck, I didn't ask for this shit. Like I'm too old for this shit. That's what he's probably thinking.
Okay, who else? There's a couple other teams.
Who are bad?
5 or 6.
Zach Taylor,
Lions,
Joe Judge, Matt Patricia.
Fat Patricia.
Fat Patricia.
That's what my dad calls him. He can't stand him.
He's got to be gone. Is your dad a Lions fan?
No, he's just like, oh, I hate that Fat Patricia.
Fat Patricia.
Because Jim Caldwell was 9-7 in his last year.
Saw that, yeah. And then this guy's still around. He's like 9-24-1 or whatever.
Is Stafford a Hall of Fame quarterback?
No.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
I think
we gotta be more strict here, man. Like unless he's or wait. Okay. Is he top 10 in passing yards? I think he is.
Yeah.
Is he 10?
He's top 10 in a lot of stuff. A lot of stats, he's top 10. A lot.
Is Tony Romo a Hall of Famer?
No.
Really?
But the only reason I say Matt Stafford is probably a Hall of Fame quarterback is because of his stats. The dude is
Carson Palmer isn't he? Is he a Super Bowl champion?
Yeah.
No. Come on.
I'm thinking of
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner's he won. He should have won 2, but he only won 1.
On turf.
So is Carson Palmer a Hall of Famer? Like these are all kind of categories. Or Alex Smith is Alex Smith a Hall of Famer?
Carson Palmer's a Hall of Famer.
He might not be first ballot, but he'll make the Hall of Fame. I think.
Okay, then you can argue that with Matt Stafford 40 years from now.
Yeah, I think that's what it should probably have on Stafford.
I mean, Barry
Is
Sanders
Andrew Luck a Hall of Famer?
No.
I don't know. He was pretty damn good.
All right,
Joe
Cowherd.
Burrow is going to be the next Andrew Luck.
He'll be out of the league, or he'll be taking the league by storm.
No, he'll be out of the league.
I hope not.
Because he's fun to watch.
He got absolutely murked.
The Eagles fucked him up. Yeah. But didn't you see that video? You saw that video of him sliding?
I got whiplash from that hit.
Yeah, he got
that was wow.
Like they definitely did that on purpose too. Like, hey, welcome to the NFL, bitch.
He got destroyed. Malik Jackson just obliterated him.
And you were probably happy about that too.
No, because we got a flag.
That was what did they give him a late hit or excessive force or what was it?
That was bullshit.
We just need Myles Garrett to murder him. He took out 2 quarterbacks in one game.
I mean, Harrison Smith, helmet to helmet to one guy, and he got ejected.
Yeah, the targeting is a penalty in the NFL. If it's malicious and they can –
No, it's case by case, though. Like, they can either give you a penalty or they can give you a penalty and kick you out.
They should do that in college football. That's the dumbest rule in college football. That and the helmet rule is the dumbest rule. I hate targeting in college football.
Yeah, it's a little too case by case basis. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's every targeting call is an objection. Stupid.
Have we gone over everything that's wrong with our teams so far?
No.
The floor is yours. Go ahead.
All right, the Eagles' offensive line is banged up. I already said that. Miles Sanders is a pretty solid running back, I would like to say.
He's doing
But
decent.
Carson Wentz, when he has players and he's healthy, just watch out. I just want to – I hate the Carson Wentz slander. A lot of it is deserved. I'm not going to say that.
So would you start in fantasy?
I do start him in fantasy.
That's why you're on 4. Start.
In my other league, I'm 3-1 with Carson Wentz.
You're 3-1 with Carson Wentz?
He gets me 24 points a week.
He is doing.
And my backup,
George just
Kirk
doesn't.
Cousins.
George just doesn't trade with me, bro. He just reads my trades. Just leaves me on red. Everyone's scared to trade with me now.
I just delete trades.
I've made 2 trades, but hey, come on, I got some good players. George, trade with me. All right, so I say we get into the predictions.
This John's about to end, by the way.
No, I know. So that'll be into the next one. Okay. Okay.
All right, what are we talking about?
All right, week 5 predictions starting now. We got the Bucks and the Bears playing tomorrow. Thursday Night Football, one of the earliest or one of the best Thursday night matchups probably this year, easily. We've had some pretty shit ones. Write it down here. Y'all tell me what you think. Nick, start with you.
I'm going Bucks. Big.
Minus the points?
What's the spread?
3.5.
Yeah, I'm hammering that over.
Hammering it. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm gonna say the Bucks win by at least 14.
All right, I don't know about 14's a lot.
All
Yeah,
right,
but
let's not
Bears
get okay with the spread. Let's just talk about who's going to freaking win.
Sorry.
Big better guy over here. All right, yeah, I also have the Bucks winning. I think they have too much offensive talent. If Mike Evans doesn't play, though, that means that we out Godwin and Evans. So I wouldn't count the Bears out, but I'm definitely not.
Nick?
Yeah, your boy's playing in it. What do you think about that?
He's not my boy.
He won your championship. You sound like this guy in LeBron. You acting like LeBron gave this man a championship and a bunch of loyal
basketball player ever lived. Nick Foles is Ryan Fitzpatrick.
But he won you a Super Bowl. You should love the guy.
And that's the Super Bowl. He played well. He didn't win it.
The whole playoffs.
He was ass against the Falcons that first game. But he played 2 really good games against the Vikings in the NFC Championship game, and then against the Pats in the Super Bowl.
You know why I hate LeBron James? Every time I see a graphic, he's in a Lakers or a Heat jersey. That's why I hate LeBron.
No, I see a lot of Cleveland stuff with him still.
I don't ever see. It's always Lakers or Heat.
He posted some Cleveland stuff on his Instagram not too long ago.
Yeah, he always does because you know why? He cares about us. He deeply cares about my opinion. You know why? Because I matter to him. Nobody else matters except this area. Okay? Move on.
Go to his school, man.
Move on. No, I'm not an elementary school kid. Move on.
Hey, they probably get better education than we ever got.
Facts. Move on.
All right, next game. Bills at Titans.
I don't think it happens.
Because of the Titans? You think it's going to get postponed?
I think it's postponed.
All right, well, if it's not postponed, who's winning that game?
Postponed. That's my prediction.
Your prediction is PPD. Okay.
That's a tough game to choose.
I'm going with the Bills. They're super hot, man.
They are hot, but their defense isn't as good as they were last year.
The Titans are rested, though.
The Bills. What do you mean the Bills are going to kill them? The Titans haven't even been in practice facility for like.
You said postponed. You said postponed. That's your answer.
That's fine.
Ryan Tannehill he's pretty solid. I'm not.
All right, who are you picking, George?
I'm choosing Buffalo.
Okay.
But close, really close.
All right, I'll make sure I write that down.
Thank you.
Next game we have AFC South matchup: Jags at Texans.
Yuck.
Boy, do I not give a shit about that.
I don't know. I'll go Texans by a field goal.
I'm going Minshew Mania, man. I'm picking the Texans to go 0-5, or they'll blow the Jags out. I don't think it'll be either way.
There's something about that Cronelephant. Romeo Cronell.
They're going to be – if they beat the Jags, it'll be by a lot, and then it'll be like, oh, Bill O'Brien, what's the problem? Like, you know.
The Cronelephant.
I'm going Minshew Mania. I like your pick. I'm going to go with the upset.
All right, what about you, Nick? You're going Texans?
Texans by 3. Cronelephant all the way. Romeo Cronell.
We'll keep track of this. Next, we got the Bengals at the Ravens, AFC North matchup.
Ravens by 24.
Damn.
I'm also going Ravens. They're considerably better, but I think Joe Burrow.
Burrow has his worst game yet. Put that down. Burrow gets eaten alive. I'm predicting 2 interceptions and like a 52% completion percentage.
52%. I'm writing it down. And what else? 50 and 2 picks. Two
picks.
Oh, I can't wait for the next pod. 4 touchdowns. All right, so
I'm going Ravens. I don't have any predictions. I do have a prediction for the next game, though.
Okay, but Ravens because they're.
I said Ravens. Yeah, I said Ravens.
But what's your reason? Because they're considerably more talented.
Oh my God, yeah, not even close. There is no way the Bengals offensive line can keep up with Derek Wolfe, Calais Campbell, no Matthew Judon, no way.
Marlon Humphrey's been playing out of his mind too.
And he's from Hoover. Don't sleep.
3 all-pro. They have 3 all-pro corners. You're going to tell me Joe Burrow is going to be able to get enough time and then throw the ball to someone open. You're on drugs.
Tyler Boyd's going to have a big game, hopefully. Next game, Panthers at Falcons, NFC South matchup. We'll start with you, George.
That's tough because both their defenses are atrocious. Panthers' defense is atrocious.
Yeah, they haven't been the same since Luke Kuechly left.
No, and so now it comes back up to the offensive match. So I would probably have to go Atlanta. Matt Ryan's a better player than Teddy B, so I'll go Atlanta.
I don't know about that right now. Teddy B had a pretty good last game.
Shootout.
Ooh.
Big score here. Big score.
I'm writing that down. These like specific little things of it.
I'm saying it's a shootout, big score. I'm saying Teddy Bridgewater and the Carolina Panthers win by 10.
10?
I'm gonna side with George here. I think the Falcons get their first win.
I don't think the Falcons are very good at all. I think
they're not very good, but I think that they're good in their divisions.
They're better in Atlanta. I mean, they're better in Carolina.
Yeah, I think they're better than Carolina, and Chris McCaffrey's still out, so I'm going with the
shootout.
I like the shootout. I like the confidence here. Next one, Raiders at Chiefs, an AFC West matchup. We'll start with you, George.
I'm gonna go Kansas City. Raiders they've been a lot better than I thought, but their defense is they still don't have the best pass rush. I mean, Max Crosby's solid. He's not anything, he's not anything special. And I mean, Pat Mahomes is gonna have all day to throw. I guess that pretty terrible secondary.
I didn't like how they struggled against the Patriots. They should have blew them out.
Yeah, well, he always struggles against Bill Belichick.
Yeah, it could be that.
So I'm gonna go the Chiefs.
I will also go Chiefs, just because of the same reason why I chose the Ravens. They're considerably better. I do think they'll struggle though early. I think like they did last game, and then they kind of put it on the quarter. But yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs. Nick.
I'm also gonna go with the Chiefs. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Any specific predictions?
We're gonna go weird. We're gonna go 12. We're gonna go Chiefs by 12. I don't know how that happens, but we're going Chiefs by 12. Gruden doesn't look good. He's angry. His face is red. Like one of those.
The Raiders are doing good this year, though. What are they, 2-2? They're not bad.
Yeah.
They're not going to win the division. They know that, but
they beat the Saints. I think the Saints are having kind of a down year.
Yes. Drew Brees can't throw the ball down the field.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous to start him, even though Michael Thomas is back. I had Gardner Minshew, but do I really think he's going to do that good against the Texans?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I tried to trade Schmittu for Josh Allen, but he doesn't understand the value of players.
Next.
All right. Next game, we got the Cardinals at the Jets. A lot of mediocre matchups this week. I'm not going to lie. What? There's just a lot of mediocre teams, huh?
I hate the Kyler Murray MVP chants. I hate him.
He's freaking shorter than George.
I hate those chants, but I'm going to go Cardinals by 20.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You're just throwing out some. You had some pretty intellectual ones before. Now you're just saying some crazy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think the Jets are garbage, so I just would love to see them get beaten up.
Gase gets fired this week.
They just get
Ooh.
pounded, and then Gase gets fired. Yeah, we're going
Is
to
that
go
what
with
you're
that.
predicting? Gase gets
Yeah.
fired.
I'll predict that.
They get clapped, and then Gase gets fired.
Gase. I should start doing that. I should be like bold predictions.
Kyler Murray runs
Very
the
bold.
angry little kid all over him.
Yeah,
He has
Arizona.
good numbers.
Their defense isn't that great, but the Jets, and they're starting Joe Flacco. Oh, God.
The Jets are starting Joe Flacco.
Sam Darnold's hurt.
Oh shoot, Joe Flacco. I haven't seen him play in so long. That'll be a little exciting. Joe
And
Flacco.
you said that was absurd, a 20-point victory.
Yeah, we'll see. I am gonna go with. I'm gonna take the upset here. I'm gonna go Joe Flacco and the Jets. The Jets can't spell Jets. You can't spell Joe Flacco without a J, like the Jets.
That is a terrible bet.
All right, I'm going with the Jets. I think this is gonna be you gotta pick one upset. This is my upset of the week. You gotta pick one upset. George.
I'm going Arizona. I mean,
Way out.
there's not much to talk about. I mean, Arizona's better.
The
but not by much.
Jets?
Jets.
Are you stupid? They're going to go 0-16.
I'd like to think hopeful I'm doing. That's my upset of the week. You all have to pick an upset of the week. Don't be boring. So
Yeah, I'll pick one.
I guess I should have said that at the beginning because there was a lot of chances up there. But it's whatever. Oh, shit. What do we got next? We got the Eagles at the Steelers.
Steelers by 7. It's a close game.
George, George, what did you say for the Panthers Falcons? I didn't write you down.
I said the Falcons win.
Okay. Sorry, keep going, Nick. Eagles at Steelers.
Steelers by 7. I think it's a close game. I don't think Pittsburgh's very good to what everyone's saying they are. I think the Eagles have a nice game.
Yeah, I'm going to go Steelers.
Wow.
The Steelers arguably have the best front seven in the league against I would take Cumberland's offensive line over the Eagles right now. Okay, that was
Nick Clausen can't block them?
Dude, they are obliterated. I feel bad.
Wes Hayes hasn't been called by Bill Belichick yet.
True.
So, yeah, it pains me, but I'm going to go with the Steelers.
I'm going to go with the Steelers as well. I think that their defense is playing at a pretty high level right now. I know they've been beating some bad teams, but this will definitely be probably their hardest team they've played.
100%.
Them and the Texans, pretty close right there. Wow, I can't believe you chose.
Yeah, I know.
Steelers by a lot? Are you giving your Eagles a chance?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think Steelers by like 3. It's like a field goal game.
Oswell, little game-winning field goal at the end.
Yeah.
Next game, we got Rams at Washington.
Rams by 17.
Damn.
Actually, no, I'm gonna take that back.
What are you saying then?
10?
Actually,
give me some I liked what you
give this one.
Email.
I don't know. Kyle Allen plays well. This is my upset.
Okay, so now you're choosing Washington.
Kyle Allen plays well. This is my upset, yeah. Because Washington's defense is very good. And the Rams do a lot of short little stupid dinky passes all the way down the field, a lot of reverses. Their whole game is going to be predicated around that front 7, and I think that Washington's front 4 is disgusting. Montez Sweat is really, really good.
Antonio
Payne and Jonathan Allen.
He abused Jedrick Wills. And I think Chase Young is back this week.
Chase Young is a beast. He's very good. George, what are you saying?
I'm going to take the Rams. I don't know if Washington has enough offense to keep up with the Rams.
No, yeah, the Rams are. I'm also going with the Rams. I think it's just firepower, straight firepower. It's an interesting upset, though.
Kyle Allen sparks the team.
Big game, Kyle. Next is the Dolphins at the 49ers. Another game that fucking doesn't matter. Damn, the 49ers really got a weak-ass schedule this year, huh? They played some really bad teams.
Tough seeing their whole team's injured.
Except they lost the Eagles, and I keep forgetting that. That was a big win for y'all.
I think they might get Garoppolo back this week, right?
No.
He's questionable.
I would sit him until you guys play someone good.
I think they're starting CJ Beathard.
Oh.
Until they play someone good.
Quarterback.
Hopefully, my boy Nick Mullins played at my rival high school.
I remember you beat
Fitzmagic. Fitzmagic has one of those beautiful 400-yard passing games, and they win by 10.
All right. You can go in. Fitzmagic 400 yards. All right. I'm going to take the 49ers here, especially if they're getting their quarterback back. Are they? I just think from a talent, even their backup players are probably going to be better than the Dolphins. So, yeah, right now.
Interesting.
Are you going with?
Let me see. I was going to say, well, I think the Dolphins are going to – they return to practice maybe. It says Garoppolo has a chance to play. So it depends. If Garoppolo plays, then the Niners are going to win. But if he doesn't, then I'm going to choose the Dolphins because Fitzpatrick is going to struggle, and then they're going to put in Tua, and he's going to light it up.
I do want to see Tua play already. I've seen Fitzmagic do this too many times.
I know. Justin Herbert's a beast, and Joe Burrow's a beast, and I want to see Tua.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent rookie class. Next is Giants at Cowboys. Is this going to be a struggle?
We them boys finally get a convincing, easy win for them. Danny Dimes looks terrible. We're going to say Cowboys by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. All right. I'm also going with the Cowboys. I think, again, a lot of these picks have been easy for me because it's just talent perspective. There's way better. The Cowboys are way better than the Giants in every category.
I agree. This is more about how shitty the Giants are than the Cowboys.
Even though the Cowboys have been a meme this year.
I love it, though.
Same. Broncos at Patriots. Another just kind of weird game. Especially if Cam doesn't play, it's going to be another boring-ass game.
Yeah. Drew Lock's still out.
I'm going with the Patriots, though, because of Bill Belichick. He's not going to lose to the 0-4 Broncos. So, what happened to the Broncos? The Broncos were supposed to be good.
Well, Drew Lock got hurt. And Cortland Sutton got hurt.
Still got Melvin Gordon in their defense. Still got Von Miller, right?
And Jerry Jeudy's a beast.
Jerry Jeudy's good. They were supposed to be they were my dark horse, I think.
Is Herbert playing this week?
Should be, unless Tyrod Taylor is healthy.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why does Anthony Lynn slob on Tyrod Taylor's knob?
Are we all going Patriots here then?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a 10-3 game.
It's going to be an ugly game for sure.
Damian Harris, beast.
Picked him up in fantasy.
Don't sleep. He went to high school with Emily.
Yeah, she always brings that up. She was like, "Oh, do you know?"
I'm like, Emily, did y'all hang out? She's like, well, no. I'm like, then shut up.
I brought it up to her not too long ago because he had a decent game. I was like, Damian Harris played pretty good. She was like, who? I'm like,
Okay.
you were so big into telling people that.
I have his number. Do you want his number? I said, why the shit would I want his number?
She don't watch these anyway. It's okay. We can talk about her.
Yeah, she sucks.
Next game, Colts at Browns.
Oh.
Nick, we'll just let you take the floor with this one.
Oh, I don't know. I'll be at the game.
Huh?
I'll be at the game.
There we go.
Man, it's tough.
That is tough.
I think it's a close game.
We have the best defense in the league right now statistically,
Double doink Parkey gets the game-winning field goal as time expires. 17-14 Browns.
Okay. 17-14 Browns.
Double doink Parkey gets the game winner.
Game winning.
Make sure you put double doink.
He looks pretty good.
Knock on wood, you douche.
Blankenship looks good though too. The Colts kicker with the.
He's a beast. I picked him up in all my fantasy leagues.
He has a lot. Yeah, I think he's the number 2 kicker right now. But all right, that's a pretty good. The Colts have the best defense, but Phil Rivers has only thrown like 1 touchdown in each game.
His arm looks kind of shot.
Yeah, but the Browns have the best offensive line, so
They got a real good offensive line.
I'm also going to go Browns here. I think that they're clicking right now and their offense is looking good. And right now, better offense beats better defense in this league right now. George?
This one's tough because I don't know if the Browns are going to be able to run on Indianapolis.
Yeah, and this will be their first game with just Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, and what was his name? Dontrell Hilliard?
Ernest Johnson.
Okay, whoever that is.
Where do you go? You don't even know. So you're going Browns or Colts?
Damn, this is tough.
It's the most even game I'd want to say.
This is tough.
Pick
I
the
want to
Browns.
see the Browns win. All right, I'll go with the Browns.
Damn, not
That's close, though. That is close.
I honestly could see us losing.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
not
nervous.
because y'all aren't good, but the Colts are good.
I mean, we're 3-1. This will be our first test. The only thing with our running attack is if our offensive lineman could get to the second level, because I don't think the Colts' defensive line is very good.
The defensive line is really good.
I don't think they're that great.
DeForest Buckner.
DeForest Buckner is
Very good.
disgusting.
He's
But outside DeForest Buckner, he's going to be like blocked by Wyatt Teller, who's the highest
they
graded.
have a really good
guard.
linebacker too. I forgot about that.
Darius Leonard.
And
Beast.
Xavier Rhodes has been playing good.
He has, honestly. He's been having a good year.
And don't they have
I'm
Malik
let him
Hooker?
go.
And they have Malik Hooker.
He's good.
He's hurt.
He's hurt.
And we all
Yeah.
picked Browns. Anyway, next game, Vikings at Seahawks.
Seahawks. Sorry, Russell Wilson is plays like a beast. Vikings continue to struggle.
We didn't struggle last game.
Yeah, I'm going Seahawks. No way you can get to the quarterback. Your pass rush isn't great, especially without Daniel Hunter.
Neil Hunter, yeah. And honestly, I kind of want him to sit out for the whole year because it's a neck injury. And I actually called that on one episode of the pod. I said, don't be like surprised if this ends up being a worse injury than it actually is. Like a neck, bro.
Your Nick's a beast, but I mean,
Nick is a beast, but imagine them both together. Like,
yeah.
be elite. And yeah, we lost a lot of veterans on defense too. Like just doesn't look good on defense. Like when we usually have like a really good defense. So it's been like hard for me to watch as a fan because like you said, you're so used to the excellence, and then once it's taken away, it's like
Because you know what they're capable of.
But I mean, and I should tell you this story, George. Last week before we played the Texans, I was so like heartbroken. I woke up and I forgot it was Sunday. I was like, oh, like that's how like I was 0. Like we were 0-3. I'm like, this is bullshit. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And then Peyton Clausen texted me 4 simple words. He said, "Eat shit, go Texans." And those 4 words fired something in me. And I said, you know what? I am going to watch the game this week. I said, you know what, Peyton? Fuck you. Eat shit.
You weren't gonna watch the game?
That's how sad I was, man. I was like, I don't know if I could.
Such a fake fan.
No, I wouldn't ever. I was working too, bro. So, like, it would have been tough. But I
How
did.
many losses I've watched?
I know. That's why I'm like tanking.
Hundreds.
I don't know.
Hundreds.
It's a lot.
Hundreds.
Okay, but our losses have been significant in the
Hundreds.
We didn't lose a bunch in the regular season.
Hundreds.
What's worse, losing 38-7 to the fucking Eagles, or being 0-16?
0-16.
Probably, yeah.
Are you stupid?
Oh,
You're
and
an
16.
NFC champion.
Yeah, I will say Russell Wilson's probably going to win the MVP, if not Patrick Mahomes.
I think he throws 5 TDs again. I mean, that's a safe bet to make.
5 TDs. I mean, yeah, our secondary's trash.
He's so good, too. He's so good. It's so infuriating because I want them to hand it to Chris Carson, and they just throw – he does like a play-action fake and throws it to the fullback.
He's the best deep ball thrower in the league.
Yes.
Easily. Like, his balls are just like DK Metcalf in stride. Like, it's beauty.
Yeah,
don't even get started about DK Metcalf.
He's on your team, huh?
No. He could have been an Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
And I hate Howie Roseman. Name this podcast, George Shannara Hates Howie Roseman. Thank you.
All right. If that's what you want.
I hate him.
That should be the picture of the podcast, Howie Roseman.
I'll find a meme.
Please, he stinks. You know, I told Nick this, his last 36 draft picks, 5 of them are starters, 1 Pro Bowl.
You know what I'm going to use as the picture for this podcast? You know that famous Eagles fan that always posts on Instagram and stuff?
EDP, I was just about to say that.
EDP, baby.
I'm gonna put your face on his body.
He's gigantic.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the picture, and then
that's fine. I love EDP.
The title's gonna be George Shannara Hates Howie Rosen.
I do hate him. He sucks ass. If you're listening, Howie, you blow cock.
Is he gone?
No.
Is he gonna be gone?
Fuck no. Jeffrey Lurie doesn't fire for shit. And Jeffrey Lurie has the same, I don't want to say it, but has the same religious affiliation. So.
Well, back to the topic at hand. If I had to put my money on it, I have to go with the Seahawks. So I'm putting dead money on it. But you know that's not who I am. So I'm gonna pick the Vikings here. Coming off a big win against the Texans, you know, a lot of talent on that team, Texans team.
You gotta be realistic, Clive.
No, I don't have to. This is fucking my podcast. I can act however I want. I say what I want, and I'm saying the Vikings will beat the Seahawks by 3. Okay?
Is it a shootout or is it a close
It's Kirktober, baby. Yes, it's a shootout. Kirktober. Never lost in
Jamal Adams isn't playing either.
Make sure you write that down. Yeah, did you see the picture of him? He cropped out the blunt.
Blunt?
Yeah, didn't you see that picture of him with his helmet on and he's like...
Wait a minute, NFL players smoke weed?
Wait,
yeah,
he was smoking on the sidelines? What? What are you saying?
He wasn't on the sideline.
He was just
injured guys travel because of COVID concerns.
That's right. Was that the last game? No, there should be one more game. So yeah, I'm going Vikings by 3. Last game is Chargers at Saints.
Herbert plays, they win. Tyrod Taylor plays, they lose.
Is it really? It hasn't Justin Herbert been playing good? Like, why would they start someone else now?
He's been playing incredible. He's been playing very good. He makes a lot of good throws. I like him a lot.
All right, so you're
going. Anthony Lynn has this boner for Tyrod Taylor.
Huge hard on for him.
I'm going with Saints. Michael Thomas is likely back. Drew Brees is going to have his full offense. Latavius Murray's looking good too.
Yeah, I'll go Saints.
And you're going Chargers, Nick?
Yeah, if Herbert plays Chargers, if Tyrod plays Saints.
How many touchdowns does Herbert throw?
2.
No Austin Eckler. No Austin Eckler either.
It's all right.
They got to do it with Josh Kelly and Justin Jackson. See how they do there. I think Josh Kelly played at Tennessee, huh? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
He still got 2 really good receivers.
I watched him in playing college then. Well, all right, there's our spread. I'll keep it forever. So then next week I'll roast you guys. Make sure you tune in unless you guys are on it, most likely. I only have like 8 people that come on this. That's fine. Ramos needs to come on. He's been wanting to. He'll be fun. He'll be fun for sure. B-Led too. I need to get on his podcast and he's got to get on mine. So we'll go from there.
Chase?
Chase.
Chase would be good.
Basically everybody from
Bumberlands.
besides Kilgore. I love you, Kilgore, but I ain't gonna have you on my pod.
I'll have to kill Gore.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for coming on, and thank you everyone who's watching for watching. Our nonsense is always hard to watch. Sometimes I understand. All right, boys. Hopefully, we will see some good games, some good fantasy games, and some good picks from this list.
Peace out, Girl Scouts. Go Vikings. Go Eagles. Go Browns.
It's basically just the Eagles, Browns, and Vikings podcast today. That's fine. Robbie couldn't be here. I forgot to say that. Robbie wanted to be here. George, you were his replacement for this episode.
Good. He'd be like, bruh.
Tom Brady, bruh.
He would bring up J. Cole, bruh.
And then Tom Brady.
If you're listening, Robbie, J. Cole blows.
No, he doesn't.
I'll put that in the beginning of the pod. Just clip that. Throw it in there.
J. Cole's severely overrated. How about that?
No, I'm using the first one. You'll have to answer to the wrath of him. All right, boys.
Bruh.
Bye. Here it is.